Good morning. This is the habitat I'm going to be hiking in. This nice little trail right here. Some mountains over there and some manzanita scrub here. And we're just going to hike around and see what we can find. I know there's horned lizards, speckled rattlesnakes, and we will see what else. Let's get it. There we go. Started this little hike out in this nice shap in the foothills. Big old adult coast horned lizard just scurried off the trail. I was able to grab it. Stoked. That's one of the main things I wanted to see. I'm pumped on that. He's pumped up though. I'm gonna try to take some pictures and then we'll release this guy, but that was one of my main targets for this hike, so I'm super pumped right now. Hell yes. All right, we're gonna let this guy go. As you can see, he's got the blood on his back and on my hand. That's the first time I've ever had one squirt blood out of its eye. So they do it. It's a cool defense mechanism, but I don't want to stress this guy anymore. I got a couple photos, and when I was trying to set him down, he squirted the blood, so it just tells me he's a little too stressed out, so we'll just let him go on his way. Actually, he's in chill mode, so I'm just gonna there we go. Sickest animals, I swear. Love it. All right, well, just moments after I watched a patch nose shoot off the trail into the brush, which I'm not gonna catch because it is hot, I found this beautiful little baby horned lizard. Second one on the day. I've only been hiking, I don't know, 20-30 minutes, but I'm definitely gonna photograph this guy because I personally don't see these that much, and it's exciting to me. But check it out, little baby coast horned lizard, beautiful colors. I'm gonna go photograph this guy right now and let him go. All right, here's a last look at this little beauty. I'm gonna let it run along right where I was running along. Beautiful little animal. Go, buddy, go. So cool, so stoked. Number 2 on the day. Hopefully get 1 or 2 more and maybe a snake. Sick start to the day though. Let's get it. All right, well, the first pile I hit and I started flipping rocks and this gopher snake started crawling between my legs. So snakes are out. It is a beautiful large gopher, good oranges, and that is the first snake of the day technically that we got in hand. Patch nose got off the trail like I said, but we're gonna let this guy go and keep flipping because snakes are out. So we're gonna put this guy right up there and watch him take off. So sick, beautiful gopher snake. My first one up here. Look at him, he's coming back. He's like, no, I want to go where you are, homie. So we're just gonna let him go. Psyched on that. Really cool. Is that a film canister? Geotag maybe? Oh, there it is, baby night snake. First one on this mountain. Hell yeah, that's what I wanted. Verify some snakes up here. There we go, second snake on the day. I just flipped it. Night snake. We're gonna grab it, a tiny baby. But could be a record. I'm not sure. Many people have flipped up here and there are snakes under rocks. So that's the habitat I'm dealing with here. So check that. Snake 2. Hopefully we can keep stacking them up and get a target. Night snake. Hell yes. All right, one last look. First night snake for me in this locale. Also, that was my first gopher. I don't think a lot of people have looked for snakes here, but we will return that guy right to his rock. Snake 2, hopefully we can keep stacking up our numbers and have a fun day. Hell yes. It's a big ass pile. Lizard. Oh, a speck. Hell yeah, speckled rattle. There we go, speckled rattlesnake. That's actually my first speck of the year. And it's a beautiful one. Thick, maybe 2. Well, unfortunately, we're not gonna get a better look at that guy because he went back in the hole underneath. And there's no way that I can get it out. But we gotta keep our eyes peeled because there are specks here. And I'm bummed because that's something I really wanted to see. There's snakes here, there's life though. So maybe I'll poke around and see if that guy comes back out. I don't know if he does. Nope. There's a sharp whip under there, right there. Look at that. Oh, I missed it. I thought I saw something squirming around. Big old sharp whip. Oh well, I was going for this. And there's something under there. What are we gonna see, a speck or a helleri? Let's find out. All right, well, I was able to get these guys to go up to a rock that I could flip, and that is a nice pair of speckled rattlesnakes. I was gonna take pictures, but I just couldn't make it happen. So I'm just gonna let them crawl off. But I'm stoked. A couple speckled rattlesnakes, really nice ones. We're just gonna let them go off, do their thing. We're gonna go off and do our thing. Sick. Oh, they're so pretty. My favorite rattlesnakes. Hell yes. So we've reached where the goal is for the target species. Hiked up from the Manzanita chaparral, the scrub, into the pines. It was a long, brutal hike. Saw a few snakes along the way. I think we've seen like 6 now or so, plus the little patch nose that got away. But anyways, came up here to check it out, flip around. Supposedly there could be mountain kings here. I don't think anyone's ever done it, recorded it, proved it. So it's kind of something I want to do. Do I think I'll find one today? Probably not. But if you don't go, you don't know. So we're gonna give it our best and flip around until it starts getting dark, and then we're gonna head back down the mountain. Let's get it. Would be cool to find out. What was that? Sharp whip? There we go, a montane animal. 7-centimeter rattlesnake. Looks like we got out of the specks and up into the helleri. He is straight out though. I was expecting to see that. It's another species to document from this mountain. So that's cool. Hopefully that's a good sign that there are mountain kings here. I'll leave this guy be. Just a rattlesnake that we see lots of. That does tell me I went up in elevation good though, so I'm gonna flip around. I'm gonna wait actually, since he's out, I'm gonna give it like 30 minutes. But helleri, 7-centimeter rattlesnake. Well, we didn't win today, but we did find some new piles and some good looking piles with potential. So that's a half a point, I guess. I've hiked about 3/4 of a mile, so I got like 1.5 miles left back to my car. So hopefully I can knock this one out sooner rather than later, because 2.25 miles with 2,000 foot elevation gain is not fun. At least I'm going all downhill now. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this one. Saw some cool stuff, first specs of the year. Stoked, and we'll keep getting after it. We'll see you guys next time.